Dignity listeners, judges, ladies and gentlemen, or the distinguished guests, thank you for joining me today. I am honored to stand before you to discuss the topic humanity and the nuclear weapons never coexist. Let's begin by exploring. Nuclear weapons are the powerful devices that use the nuclear reactions to release an enormous amounts of energy in the form of an explosions, whereas humanity refers to the collective characteristics, qualities, and the attributes that define the human species as a whole. It encompasses all the human beings and their shared experiences, behaviors, emotions, and cognitive abilities. I would like to mention the words of the Mahatma Gandhi once said, "You must not lose faith in the humanity. Humanity is like an ocean. If a few drops of oceans are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty." Many theory and the statements or the research shows that initially during the evolution of our planet, a piece of asteroid strikes inside our planet and it explodes. However, later it evolved the living creatures on the planet, but the incident of the bombings of the Hiroshima and the Nagasaki demonstrated the unprecedented power of the atomic bomb, revealing the horrifying capacity that humankind now holds for the self-destruction. Moreover, as Albert Einstein famously said, "I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with the sticks and the stones." This quite highlights how even the greatest scientific minds understands that the full-scale nuclear conflict would lead to unimaginable devastations and possibly spell the end of the nuclear civilizations. In fact, ever since the detonation of the first atomic bomb of the 16th July 1945 at the Trinity test site near the Alamo Gordo, New Mexico, and particularly since the atomic bombing of the Japanese cities on the 6th and the 19th August 1945, humankind is condemned to live with the prospect of its extinction as a species. Mankind has not found itself in a similar situation since the end of the Paleolithic age. Throughout the history, human beings have made the remarkable advancements in the science and the technologies, but some of these discoveries have been utilized as tools of the violence. When nuclear weapons were first developed during the World War II, nuclear weapons brought unprecedented destructions and devastations to the humanity. The bombings of the Hiroshima and the Nagasaki in 1945 demonstrated their immense destructive power and forever changed the world's perceptions of the welfare. These events highlighted the unimaginable human suffering, long-term health consequences, and the environmental damages that the nuclear weapons can inflict. To bring out the safe future for the humanity, it is imperative that we come together, governments and citizens alike, to discourage the proliferations of the nuclear weapons and work together towards the global disarmament. We must invest in the diplomacy, education, dialogue, trust building measures, and the international collaborations to reduce the chance of catastrophic nuclear confrontations. In conclusion, I would like to say is that the coexistence between the humanity and the nuclear weapons is deeply complex, evoking enormous ethical, political, and moral considerations, and is fundamentally dangerous in frightening. The threat of the cataclysmic destructions, environmental devastations, and the irrevocable harm to the future generations emphasizes the critical importance of the nuclear disarmaments and worldwide cooperations. The history of the nuclear weapons proliferations, as well as the persistent fear of the accidental or the intentional use, highlight the fragility of this cohabitation. To ensure a more secure and sustainable world, states must prioritize the disarmament efforts, diplomatic solutions, and arms control arguments, creating the future in which the threat of the nuclear weapons is replaced by the commitment to long-term peace and security. Once again, I am very grateful for this great golden opportunity to deliver my short speech in front of you all, distinguishing guests, judges, and the public. Thank you.